What's up, YouTube? Grand Rising, Rich Rising, man. Hope everybody having a blessed holiday. I don't celebrate holiday, but I know to each his own. A lot of people do. Some of y'all that watch my video, y'all may be out there already opening presents. May did that already this morning after y'all ate a good meal. Your children happy, your children smiles, family got smiles on their face. That's what it's all about today, spreading love, joy, respect. You know what I mean? You got to respect the ones that didn't show up. Respect the ones that didn't give you nothing, cause everybody want financially in position to give you some. And most of all, everybody don't celebrate the things you celebrate to. So to each his own, make sure you waking up with good intentions in your heart, making sure you're willing to give back to somebody that, you know, that lack something today, lack food, lack a gift, lack loved ones. Even if it was a simple hug, just show up for somebody today. You did what I'm saying? Cause I know as us going through life, men, women, adults, children, teenagers, I know going through life, it get hard sometimes, you know, dealing with certain curveballs that you can't expect to happen. You don't expect to pop up when your car break down, or when the appliance go out, or when a hole come through the upstairs floor and you living downstairs, or anything in that such. You know, to each his own, everybody in a different situation. But one thing I don't want nobody to do after today and after tomorrow and after you put, you know, faith in what you doing, stop making excuses. Because, you know, we all make excuses, and some of them excuses be relevant, but it's still an excuse because you still can push. You woke up today, so you got the day. You know how many people woke up today and lost their parents this morning? So many people woke up and had a dead brother and sister in the house. So many people woke up and didn't have no parents at all. Don't even remember their parents on the holiday because their parents been gone so long. Some people woke up still in the prison cell, wishing they can see their family, wishing they can see their kid, just hoping somebody answer a FaceTime call so they can see what's going on the outside world. So don't put yourself in the predicament or in the mindset that you lacking or that you not where you should be. Wherever you at in life right now, it's where you should be based on the decisions you made in the past, good or bad, prison or in free. I mean prison, being in prison or having freedom. Because a lot of folks in prison financially is doing better than a lot of these folks free, and vice versa. Some of these folks free can't seem to grab the right foot to place themselves in position to find any motion, no matter if it's in the street, it's with a job, it's doing whatever. A lot of people free making excuses and shit, looking at the next man and don't know how to pivot their own life, but all we got to say so on how the next man should make better decisions, or the next woman should take better steps, or who their friends should be. With me, to each his own, I give y'all based on my experiences and based on the choices I made on how I got right here. I know every decision that I did in the past got me right here, no matter if I like it or not. And yes, like I said on multiple videos, I do not like my current situation, physically, mentally, financially, spiritually, emotionally. But as I said, I got myself here. So they gave me the power to start back and move that foot forward. Because we only following the steps of the Most High. He already took the step. We just got to wake up and be obedient and take the same steps. With the best of our ability and with the best of how we know how to take the steps. Some of us in new, how can I say it? We in new parts of our life, new parts of the journey. So we got to learn new things. We got to relearn new things. We got to forget certain shit and detach for certain things only to get new attachments and new truths. We got to let go some of them old beliefs and gain some new beliefs based on what we going through in our life. You did what I'm saying? But you got to stop making excuses. Like I said, today, day 14, man. Shout out to everybody on their 90 hard. 2 weeks strong, no days off. Different timings, but no days off. We not missing no day. You see me work out with my son. You see me work out when it was dark out, when it's sunny out. Different times I'm uploading, because it may take me longer to edit if I do any edits. But to each his own, man. Happy everybody woke up this morning that can see the video and understand, like I always say, if you're not in a position right now, it's based on the decisions you made in the past. And if you want your future to look better, you need to start today. Don't make excuses. I ain't want to make this video today, but I showed up. I ain't want to wake up and come outside today, but I showed up. Some of my kids don't got what they want for Christmas, but I still called to make sure I told them Merry Christmas, even though I don't celebrate it, and they don't put no hard regard on me because they know I don't celebrate it. It's been years since I bought anything for my children for Christmas, not being a bad father or a financially unfit father, just spiritually why I don't celebrate the holidays. And it's hard because I see a lot of other folks being, you know, with this certain happy spirit, and my children just got to deal with their father don't celebrate holidays. Some of them old enough to understand, and some of them not. So I leave it to their mother to do what they got to do on that part, and she do a good damn job. Shout out to both of my baby mamas. Well, one of my baby mamas and my wife. Shout out to them. They do their thing. But to get back on your life and your situation and my situation, we can't make excuses. You know how many times you told yourself you were gonna do something, you started on it, but soon it got harder than what you thought it was gonna be, you gave up, you quit, and you gave yourself a reasonable excuse saying, oh, this not meant for you, or it's only meant for the white folks, or you don't know enough, or you're not all the way equipped to even start the job, but you started it, now it got even harder, so you just quit halfway through. Nah, in 2026, we gonna finish anything we gonna start. We gonna finish anything we gonna start, no matter if it's credit repair, it's building a new house, it's buying a new house, it's moving out of your hometown, it's starting a new business, it's getting a new job, it's gaining a mentor, it's starting content creation, start trading, start real estate, start friendship, start coaching. It don't matter. When I say friendship, meaning you charging to be somebody's friend, you can do that online now, because a lot of people don't got no friends. A lot of people from different countries and move to a different country and don't know nobody. So they got these different apps and online sites where somebody can pay you $5 to be a ghost friend. You don't got to show your face. You just got to pick up the phone and talk to them. A lot of people just need conversation to get out their current situation, and basically need conversation to get out their situation, but without getting judged on how they choosing to make the decision they is, based on how emotional they is, how spiritually strong they is, how mentally weak or strong they is. Because a lot of us know how to get out of that current situation. We don't got the strength and the tools to do so. And when I say tools, that means we done lost faith, we done lost belief. We're around people that don't even use faith and belief. They just basic and average and everyday people, because they only want the typical things. They only want a regular job. They only want a regular house. They only want regular credit scores. They only want certain things that the average man always get. But if you trying to be me, we ain't average. Not trying to be me, but if you on the same path as me, we not trying to be average. We tired of being average. We ain't tired of being ordinary. We trying to be extraordinary. We trying to be above average. In order to do and be above average, you gotta be willing to be, do, and have above average things. And the first thing is stop making excuses, which is a mindset. Cause a mindset tell you, damn, I ain't got no food, but I may be detoxing right now, so I don't need no food. A mindset would tell you, damn, I ain't got no internet, but it's good cause I can be less distracted about all the lustful things that's on the internet. A mindset would tell you, damn, I ain't got no friends to call on, but it's good because I ain't got to be tempted to go to a club or hang out somewhere I really don't want to be. So you got to change your point of view. And your point of view only start with your mindset. And I just want to give everybody the strength, or you can adopt my strength and my faith and my belief so you can get through the day. Like I said, today, day 14, we're going to start the workout and we're going to get through this thing. And like I said, Merry Christmas to the ones that celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. And as I step farther back from the phone, I've been looking at some of my videos, the volume get a little bit lower, the audio quality get a little low. So as I step back, I'm gonna speak slower, and I'm gonna speak louder so you still can receive the message. Cause it's not about me right now. It's about using my experiences and giving back to whoever wanna watch the video, so you can use something out of this video and take it and put it in your everyday life so your everyday life can get better. Cause like I always say, if you want your next week to look better, you gotta start today. Because based on yesterday, you could have used what you learned yesterday for today to make your tomorrow better. So if your yesterday was crap, what you gonna do today so your tomorrow will look better? That's what it's all about. You gotta have faith that you're gonna keep on pushing, you're gonna keep on living. Our day not here yet, so every day we wake up is a blessing. We woke up with our name on a wake-up list, so we gotta honor the Most High and be obedient and do everything we can that we wanna do to change our situation, to better our situation, or to help somebody else better and change their situation. That's what it's all about. Each one teach one. And like I say, each one reach one. So when you start talking based on your experiences, each one preach one, if only they willing to listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. When you gonna stop making excuses? You either gonna build off discipline, mixed with faith and belief, or you gonna build off regret, mixed with hatred and doubt. Cause you feel like you missing out on time. You feel like time done past you cause you keep making excuses. See, understand, when you don't take control of your time, you basically almost telling the Most High that you don't like your life, or that you want somebody else's life, or you feel like however you need to change your life, you can't do it.
If you really believe you can change your life because you don't like your situation, you'll wake up early, you'll be checking your diet, you'll be checking who you hang around, you'll be checking what you allow to go in your conscience as far as in the music, the conversations, the negative thoughts, the negative conversations just from friends and family. You'll check everything. But instead, you done lost faith, you done lost belief that you can either conjure up enough plans or ideas and thoughts and strategy to change your current situation. So here you go again, willing to go make excuses for 2026. You said you were gonna work out and you still went on the first when you woke up this morning. Every day you make a plan, the Most High wake you up again, but you steady making excuses, not trying to act on it because you waiting on a certain date. But when that date get here, guess what? Trials and tribulations gonna show up to see how bad you want it on January 1st. So on January 1st, you might wake up with a migraine. That mental weakness gonna make you want to start on the 2nd. On January 1st, you might wake up and go straight on Instagram and see one of your friends done got locked up. That mental shift gonna make you want to not do it and start on the 2nd. On January 1st, you might wake up and get that bad phone call that one of your loved ones didn't wake up. You're gonna feel so weak and despaired and lonely, you're not gonna want to take that action and take that first step. So you're gonna make another excuse. You're gonna start the week after or next month until your emotions get to where it need to be. One thing I can tell you, the Most High and Mother Nature and the ancestors don't care where your emotions at. You gotta have mental strength before you get physical strength. It's all about a mindset shift. If you don't believe you can or know you can, you won't even think about how to start to change your situation. You won't even think about how you can. One thing about me, I be depressed in a lot of videos. Well, not a lot of videos, but a lot of days of my life. But that's not the whole 24 hours I be depressed. Out of the whole 24 hours, I might be depressed 30 minutes to 2 hour max. Because I change my point of view instantly. Because the soul in me would not allow the bitch in me to take over. Let me say that again. The soul in me will not allow the bitch in me to take over. Because everybody got that bitch ass conscious, that self-talk that, nah, you can stay in the bed one more hour. Nah, you ain't got to go to work today. You just got paid. You just did overtime, so you ain't got to do this no more. Oh, nah, you do work more than everybody else, so you ain't got to show up all the way 100% dedicated today. You ain't got to bring your full effort today. And some of y'all go with that bitch ass feeling. I used to go with it. We all did in different points of life. But sometimes you got to be a man and a woman and shake that bitch ass shit off for you. And tell that bitch to stay behind me. That's like you telling the devil, get behind me. Because you know the Most High walking with you. You know the Most High ain't going to never take his hands off you. You know the ancestors going to guide your footsteps and guiding your thought practice and making sure you do what you got to do only if you put you first. And when you put you first, you're not being selfish. You're just having self-respect. It's called self-discipline. Self-mastery, mastering emotions, mastering my decisions based on the choices I provide myself, based on the environment I put myself in. Today, day 14, man, no days off. No matter how I feel, because the feelings don't matter. Discipline over feelings. Fit over feelings. Mission over mood. Y'all know the motto. We gonna get this shit in because we need it for ourselves. Whatever we need, we gonna get. Whatever we want, we gonna get. But only if you take the necessary step to do it. No matter who I'm around, I'm gonna be myself. No matter who I'm not around, I'm gonna be myself. Like and subscribe if you liking the content. Like and subscribe if you know one day you're gonna start on your 90 hard. Like and subscribe if you know what I'm saying is true. You just may not be mentally ready to grasp on to the message, but you know you need the message. So you need to put this in your trend, in your feed, so you can understand what's going on. It's all about bettering yourself.
Hey, y'all, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. It's all about bettering yourself. Be, do, have. What is you willing to give up so you can have better? If you ain't willing to change your circumstances, I don't think you really ready to be one with nature, one with the Most High. Because in order to do that, it's a lot of sacrifices. It's a lot of things you got to go through. It's a lot of trials and tribulations you got to overcome. But a lot of our trials and tribulations beat us up. And we get weak physically, mentally, and spiritually, and emotionally. And it don't make it better to the friends we keep around or the family we choose to have around If they not on the same path, on the same journey, they don't instill in us strength, faith, and belief that we can finish what we started. So it's easily to quit. Easy. Some of our friends think we trying to be better than them. Some of our family think we better than them. So sometimes you gotta isolate yourself just to grow. You dig what I'm saying? It's like a seed. Sometimes you can, if you know how to grow. Sometimes you can put a seed in water and let it do its thing and just have it in the darkness, but it's still gonna be in water without going into the soil. But 90% of growers, they like to plant that seed in soil. And you gotta put it down like an inch or two with not that much dirt on top so it won't have too much to go through. Because in the darkness, that's where all the trials and tribulations come, but that's where you find your breakthrough moment. Because as the seed grow, the seed reaches down first, you gotta break that hard ass shell. And it gotta reach down to grab foundation. So before you even go up, you gotta be willing to go down to make sure your foundation's strong enough to hold you when you do start to go up. You dig what I'm saying? So when the seed come out the root, when the seed go into the ground and the root come out the seed and bust through the shell, it created a foundation. And then the other root shoot up to the top to trying to bust the top part of the shell to start busting that dirt. But for the first week or 2 weeks, depending on what kind of seed it is, it's framed through the darkness alone, only with faith, reaching for the sun, reaching for the foundation, knowing I got to do this so I can make structure. So once the root or the flower and the seed bust the soil, now you see the pod come out and it started to create 2 nodes or 2 leaves. And it keep on going. You got to be that seed. You got to be willing to put yourself in the darkness until it's time to bust out. Because your foundation already straight, it can't be broken. And you know, when you start to reach out for the Most High, you know what's going to happen? You're going to keep being able to reach because you're going to keep the faith. And you ain't going to become 6 feet tall overnight, but you will be stronger every day with the winds pushing through. Like when the wind's pushing the trees, but we still see trees bigger than the earth, not bigger than the earth, but taller than some of these buildings, taller than some of these houses. But then it went through all type of weather storms and winter storms and cold seasons, droughts, and they still standing. So you got to be just like the tree. Look down at your ankles and you see your veins coming from your ankles. That's the roots coming from the tree into the soil. But some of y'all forget how to plant your feet and get back into nature. Y'all just want to be on social media and try to be a part of something that you don't really like. You just want to be a part of it because you feel left out. But some of y'all feel left out because your soul feel left out because you're not talking to the Most High every day. You're not doing what your soul earning to do. You're doing what your flesh earning to do. You drinking. You trying to have friends. You want to be around groups. You want to smoke weed all day. You want to be on TV all day. You trying to be on TikTok and making reels all day without trying to educate or bring people back to the nature, the natural zone of why we all got created, to serve others and to get back to the Most High. But you letting flesh take over, so flesh make all your decisions. And then when you're not where you want to be, now you want to speak in your heart and speak from your heart and ask God, can they help you with this and help you with that? When you the one made the decision to put yourself in that same boat. Get yourself out of the predicament by changing the decisions you make and changing the people you around. You change your environment, you can change what you're trying to do. You'll start doing it instead of trying. Because like I tell my son and all my children, if you try, you lying. Like I said, this is discipline. This is structure. This is not motivation. This is not trying to reel you in and to trick you to make you feel like I'm doing better than you. We all fall short of the Most High glory every day. No matter how good we try to precede ourselves or no matter how good we strive to be better, we all fall short every day. But some of us fall shorter than others because we don't even try. We scared to try. We done tried so many times in our past. Sorry for the shade, keep glimpsing on and out. We done tried so many days in our past and failed at so many things. We think if we keep trying, we'll fail again. That's the lack of faith. The lack of faith let us know we always done came into a wall and we never could go past the wall. So why keep walking to the wall? Why not just stay where I'm at and be comfortable? I don't want to be comfortable. Comfort is a kill zone. Like they say in the Bible, another fold, another hand, another close slumber of the eyes or something like that. Poverty will sink in or will creep in. And most of us are already in poverty. We were born in poverty. We come from poverty. We let poverty fuel and ignite us to grab that ambition and hustle to get out of poverty. But some of us, we accept our situation. Knowing we don't like it, we just accept it because we don't want to push forward because we feel like we ain't going to make it. And we don't want to push forward because we don't got the faith that we might be pushing in the right direction or that something may benefit for us. But that only go down to, like I said, the lack of faith and the lack of belief. How many times you going to make excuses for you and not show up for you? But when you ask somebody for something and then they don't come through, now you mad at them. You calling them out their name, you point fingers, you telling everybody how much you did this for that person a long time ago, and now you need to lean on them and they not there. They only come with the lack of faith and the lack of belief and with the lack of access and action that you want to put in yourself. If you're not willing to do certain things for you to make sure you're not lacking, you can't get mad at the next person for not coming through. Because sometimes they can't come through for you because they need to show up for themselves, and it's hard to show up. Everybody going through their own financial problems. Even some billionaire businesses, they trying to find different allocation, different tax strategies, and that's why they having partnerships and doing emergers and all this and 10-to-1 stock splits. But I'm not going to speak on that because some of y'all not on stock, so I don't want to confuse y'all on the whole topic. The whole topic is stop making excuses. In order to get something you never had, you got to be willing to do something you never done. And I say that in most of my videos. Love yourself, love others. Teach yourself so you can teach others. Put yourself through it so you can help somebody else who's going through it. That's what it's all about. Each one teach one. If you scared to go through it, man, you ain't got nothing to give back to nobody. So what was your purpose? What was your time here on earth? Did you just waste time? And if you wasted time, you kind of spit in the Most High face because he created you. You got a purpose out here, and if you don't know what it is, search for it. And keep searching until you find it. And if you can't find it, pray to the Most High for it. Ask him for it. Ask for guidance. Ask the ancestors for guidance. Because maybe your purpose is just to be you and be a light, to be calm and to be settled. But you don't know until you ask. And if you do know your purpose, you should be on your purpose every day. This is a purpose-driven channel. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not here to please you. I'm not here to get smiles from you or to make friends. Like and subscribe if you like the content. But I'm not here to do all that. I got enough friends. I got enough people I'm around. I got enough family members. I got enough children who can be my friend. You dig what I'm saying? I'm here to help you based on my experiences, my shortfalls, and my overcomers that I did. Maybe you can get something from it. But in order to get anything from it, you got to stop making excuses. So in 2026, what you going to stop making excuses on? Is you finally going to show up for you? Or you going to keep having the handout expecting everybody else to show up when you don't even want to show up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 24.
Day 14, no days off. Different timing, but no days off. I ain't missed a day. I'm showing up for me no matter how I woke up and feeling. Mentally, I'm gonna get it done. Physically, I'm gonna get it done. I may be late on your schedule, but I'm on time on the Most High schedule. I'm gonna get it done. Love y'all. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Comment discipline if you following along. Comment first day if you've been here since the first day. Comment structure if you already came up with a plan and to start on your 90 hard. And like I said, I may split this in different clips on different social media platforms so that each is on, you receive the message you do. Love y'all. Hopefully y'all having a great holiday. I don't celebrate holidays, but in 2026, let's be consistent in celebrating ourselves.